So much for coming to the U.S. Embassy here in Stockholm. It's our great pleasure to welcome you here to Sweden.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
You are opening the Yunus Foundation in Europe here in Stockholm. Could you tell us a little bit about the Yunus Foundation?
Yeah, the idea came to create this Yunus Foundation in Europe so that we can address the problems that we see around Europe, particularly a massive problem now we see in many countries about unemployment, particularly youth unemployment, and the problem of rejection. Immigrant people having difficulty in making their life and so on. So we want to address this in a social business way. We have done it in other countries, so we thought, why don't we create something in Europe so that people will understand the power of social business. And then they will be more encouraged to do it in other countries also, once they see in their own neighborhood, this is how it can be done. So that's an idea, and luckily Swedish postcode lottery, they supported us. They want to put the money into the fund so that we can create those social businesses around the country, particularly countries which are most vulnerable of these problems of exclusion and also unemployment.
Fantastic. The power and the reach of social business is especially pertinent to the next generation.
Very much.
To the youth, because it's about improving conditions for them, but it's also about empowering them to improve conditions for themselves. Do you have a message to the young people of today?
The way I try to tell the young people that you are the most powerful young generation in the history of mankind. Never in history a young generation had so much power in their hand. Not because you are smarter than your parents' generation. We are the same. Whether you are born back, centuries back, we are the same bright, same intelligent people. But we didn't have the technology that you have. That kind of magnifies your power, which no other generation ever had. The question that I raise with you, what use you want to make this power for? You have to decide. First, be aware that you have the power. You have so much power, you can change the whole world. One individual, not all of it together, you can do much more than that. But even each one of you has the power inside of you to change the whole world. That's the power. If you don't use it, it will be wasted. So become aware of that power and make up your mind how you're going to use this power, what change you want to bring, how big the change should be. Have a big imagination. If you have the imagination, it will happen. If you don't have the imagination, it will never happen.
Professor Yunus, you are the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize, of the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and this coming week, the Congressional Gold Medal. On behalf of the United States Embassy here in Stockholm, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And with all good wishes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.